Hello, welcome back to the series on the dark night of the soul. As I go through the dark night of the soul publicly with you, I'm feeling something really, really cool. I guess it's cool. Words are really failing me when it comes to a lot of what's happening to me in my life right now. So there is a part of me that is still deeply rooted and connected to the me, the identity of me, my perception of me, the world's specific problems that I have in my life right now, specifically with my oldest son and my perception of what's happening. But the universe is revealing to me during this time, during this dark night, that perceptions are not real, and everything that we know is built on perception. So what I perceive to be happening is different, for example, than what my oldest son perceives to be happening. And your perception of the world, if you go and talk to someone maybe in a whole different part of the world who lives differently than you, will, or maybe very different. But none of this is real. And that is a hard thing to know. But the more that I separate from the identity of me and my perceptions, and the more I just allow things to be without them being right or wrong, they just are. Things just are. And the more I allow myself to just feel whatever it is I'm feeling, and I allow this to happen, I don't resist it. I don't resist pain. If I'm feeling emotional pain, then that's just how it is. I'm just feeling that. And if I'm noticing the beautiful rays of sunshine, the white light through the evergreen trees in my yard, like I was just doing, then that just is. And I just allow things to just be. And this is a difficult, a challenging, a different place to be for me in my life, where I am going back and forth between the identity of me and being wrapped up in that, and letting go of all of that and acknowledging that these are all perceptions and that they could change. My whole perception could change, and that things just are, and allowing things to just be. So it's sort of like being torn and ripped apart. And as this is happening, you're feeling pain and suffering because you are clinging to the me identity, and you are wanting structure, more structure, because it feels really ungrounding. It feels disorienting to start letting go of the me identity, to let go of the clinging to the perceptions that you have, and to labeling things and having things in black and white categories. The mind wants to do this. It wants to have everything labeled. It's like a home where everything has a home, and your mind wants everything to have a home as well. And this is why we label things and we box groups of people into different groups, because our brain wants structure. It's really hard to let go of there being a clear structure and even a path. There is no path. You already are all the things that you are. You just are. We all just are. And Buddha would say there's no path. And our brains have a hard time with this because, again, we want structure. We want clear, defined. We'd even love it to be 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. These are the steps. This is the path. But there is no path. There is nothing to do. So this is what's happening to me right now. And I am pulled back and forth between this place of great peace when I do let go of the clinging to the perceptions and the labels, the definitions of good and bad. I feel a lightness, I feel a peace. And then a part of me will yank violently back into the me identity, and I will begin to feel suffering again. So it's interesting. One of the things I wanted to mention yesterday, but I wasn't feeling, I never make videos unless I feel called to do so. I must feel a strong pull to speak, and I'm grateful when this happens. And it has been happening less frequently. But something I learned practice I wanted to share with you. If you yourself are in the dark night and you are feeling dense emotions, because it is my experience from listening to others and myself as we go through the dark night that we do experience dense emotions, suffering, pain. And the technique that I found was, when I am feeling these dense emotions, that I got this actually from a spiritual teacher. I'll put his name here. And if someone were to come to you and they would say, you know, I'm a mother, so maybe your child comes to you and they say, I'm experiencing pain, your instinct would be to give them love. And so for yourself, take that love and turn it inward to yourself. Give the love to yourself and cloak yourself in this love. And so this has been helpful to me. I feel the comfort, I feel the love turned inwards, and I feel it lighten the density of the emotions that I'm feeling. And the other thing is to go outside, and this is a wonderful time for me to be in the dark night of the soul. I feel like I'm right in the middle for some reason. But the weather is changing, and here where I live in Massachusetts, the weather is getting nicer. So I will be going outside. There's great peace in nature. So those are the 2 suggestions I have for you to lower the heaviness, the density of some of the emotions that we go through during this time. So I'm going to go right back outside right now and just allow things to be without labeling them, without a need for things to be. Things just are. and I'm going to go do that now. Please subscribe if you haven't, hit the bell, and I will connect with you very soon. Thank you.